I'm going to share with you guys another thrift store shop with me video. I am going to a Goodwill and Value Village in Bellingham, Washington. I am inside my brother-in-law's pickup truck. I went and picked up a piece of furniture off of Facebook Marketplace, and he let me borrow this truck. I'm so grateful for that. But anyway, I just thought I would take you guys inside the Goodwill. Let's see what I find. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you some beautiful, elegant home decor that just blew me away. There are sometimes good days and bad days, but I could tell already that this was going to be a good day. I mean, look at that mirror. Behind it was this chalkboard. And let's see, it is $12.99. Look what I found. It is a gold mirror. Look at the details. I just love it so much. Now there is a sticker shock at this store. I'm from the Seattle area and I'm used to higher prices, but this one shocked me. I'm gonna think about this one. Have you ever seen a wicker basket shaped like a dog bone? This is very unique. What would you use it for? I really like that leather strap. Now let's see, how much is it? It is $12.99. This is an antique ladder-back rocking chair. I'm not sure if this cover is original, but I thought it was really pretty. It has pink flowers. Google Lens says it's from the 19th century. I mean, look at that. Wood. It's so pretty. I have been on a search for a rocking chair for our home, and I'm really excited to show you that I found one. So make sure you come back next week and I will show you. These are a couple of harp chairs. I've also seen them called orchestra chairs, but I'm not sure. But I really like this one. Turn it on its back to show you the details. Now this was a pretty good price. It's $7.99. I really like that fabric. $16 for a pair. I think that's a pretty good deal. What do you guys think? This chair could be Thomasville or a very expensive pebble white shield back chair, which is worth a lot of money. I really like the legs on this one. It is $9.99. I really like that fabric as well. This would be great for a desk chair or putting it at the entrance by the door. What a beautiful old oak rocking chair. It has the press back. It is $24.99. I pulled up the chair pad and noticed it has cane seating. Just wanted to show the view with that cane. I think I would remove that pad. But look at this. This was just a random find. It looks like a piece from a gold frame. It is so thick. I am looking for the price. Let's see. Ah, there it is. It's $7.99. I mean, what would someone do with this? Would you hang it up like it is? Would you use it as a layering piece when decorating? But you know, how would you hang it? It looks like you could hang it on the wall here on the back. Anyway, that was an interesting find. There were a lot of things here, but I have to say this place was crowded. So I didn't get to look at things like I wanted. I thought this was a neat candle holder. I actually am going to put it on this shelf. It's easier to see. It's $9.99, and I really like that bottom base. Looks like marble. I don't know, what do you guys think of this one? And when I was putting it back, I noticed there was a second one. And I quickly got the price of that one. Let's see, it is $12.99. I noticed this lantern on the corner. It has a rustic look. I'm wanting to show you guys what it looks like. It has really simple details. like this leaf on the corner. Now here are the beautiful, elegant things I wanted to show you. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. It has the pink flowers, gold trim, and it's only $6.99. And you know what? I found out when I looked on the bottom that it really is an antique. I have that upside down. Let me show you. There it is. It's a Johnson Brothers from England. I just can't get over how beautiful it is. I am thinking about buying that one. I noticed at the store, if you do not put things in your cart, they will be gone. Now, I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. This is an ironstone coffee pot. And it is $14.99. Let's see, what is it? It is a sterling colonial English ironstone, J&G Meakin. Now here is a Falls-Graf creamer, and here's that imprint on the bottom. That's how you can tell. And look, here's the sugar bowl. I don't know if they are the same, because this imprint on the bottom kind of looks different. I'm going to show you in just a moment. It's more defined, if you notice. I don't know if that makes a difference. But anyway, I thought that was a neat find to find a set like that. This is an Anchor Hawking candy dish. It's worth $20 to $30, so $6.99 is a good price. Now this is so cute. I could see you using this for serving during the holidays, like putting cranberry sauce inside. Or it could be used for putting pudding or ice cream. I love the elegant look of that one. That's what I love about old vintage things. Back then they thought about everything, even a place to put your corn on the cob. And look, they have quite a few here. Inside this bowl there is a cloche. I love decorating with those. Those are pretty fun. I've been using one for placing cookies inside for the family. Here is another serving dish. I didn't check, but I wonder if that glass tray separates from the silver part with the handle. You could use this to serve food, but you also could use this in the bathroom to put things in for getting ready in the morning, or on a vanity to put perfume or makeup. It has so many uses. I noticed something here, and I'm going to have to remove some things first. But look at this bowl. That is so pretty. This is not my style, but I just am showing you what it looks like. Now I can show you. You will not believe what this is. It is a Westmoreland white milk glass plate, worth $25 for one on eBay. Now that was a find. If you haven't seen it already, I shared another Goodwill Shop With Me video. I will link it up above, and I found a bunch of these there. They are Hazel Atlas Orchard snack trays, worth $11 on Etsy.com. You could get 3 of them here at Goodwill for that same price. I knew what this was without looking it up. It is a glass banana split bowl. I remember adding so many toppings on top. It makes me want to go home and have one. I noticed there's quite a few here. And then I noticed up here there's some more. That would be great to collect for a person who loves banana splits. But the moment I seen this, I couldn't believe it. I was screaming on the inside because it is absolutely gorgeous. Not everybody would think that, but it has that Victorian look. I don't know, should I leave it tarnished? And yes, that's another sticker shock for me. The things that I love cost the most. I am going to have to use some of my birthday money and my Christmas money because I really want this. But guess what? I may have to put that pink bowl back. I noticed these plates have two patterns, but aren't they pretty? When I seen these, I imagined putting these in the kitchen on the wall. They are so pretty. I am decorating a plate rack in my breakfast nook. I will link that video up above where I share some Goodwill finds and how I style them in my home. These ones have that brown look, and I don't think these are vintage, but I think they're very pretty. They have a rose pattern. I really like that one. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't see this. It is so sweet. And it is an antique. Look at that. On eBay, one of these were selling for $100. Isn't that gorgeous? Did I tell you this was a good day or what? I went around the store picking up vintage things, looking around, wondering why no one else noticed these things. But the truth is, not everybody likes vintage or antiques. But I'm okay with that. And finding these things like this makes my heart so happy. And I hope you are enjoying this day as well. One of my favorite things is finding a set like this one here. There are 5 bowls. That would be great to collect, wouldn't it? And now I am at the jars. Believe it or not, I found these cute little bottles down here. I've seen these at antique stores, but as I was looking close, I noticed it's sticky. So I don't know what kind of bottle it is, but I think that's a neat find. You can use it like a vase and put flowers in it. But my favorite lately have been jars with lids to store things in. They're so elegant and pretty. I finally found one. I'm really liking these ones with that round lid on the top. This is definitely not vintage, but it has that look. This will make 3 that I've found so far. I don't know, this makes me feel fancy. When having a party, having some ice out for everyone to put ice in their drinks. And this one has a leather look. I don't know. I thought that was a neat find. But look where I am. I found the teacups and saucers. I'm just gonna let you look at what I find. I couldn't find the price on this one. That's why I'm twisting it around. But isn't that the sweetest little teacup? I am having one of those moments right now where my heart races especially when you know what you have in your hands is a treasure. I looked it up and I don't think it's worth very much, but I love it because it has the brown, like I was looking to put on my plate rack. But can I tell you, that price about shocked me. I don't think I've spent this much at Goodwill before, but I could not leave that behind. I noticed these teacups as well. The tape is covering the bottom there. I think it says reproduction. I think that is so pretty. And then there's these ones here. Next to it, it has a pink flower on there. Google Lens brought up different ideas of what this is, but on the back it says Zilsta Rose, made in the USA, and it could be from the 1960s. I looked at the next shelf down and saw there was 4 more. Sometimes I think simple is better. It is white on the outside, but has that beautiful pattern on the inside. It has that understated elegance. I'm trying to show you this here. It has a green handle. I don't know, that's a really unique set. This one is $3.99. And look, here is what it is on the bottom. If you're wanting something bigger than a teacup, this mug is perfect. I really like the pink flowers. Do you remember that little teacup that had no price? This is the matching saucer. I'm wondering if they're meant to be together. I'm not sure. But this little saucer is so pretty. It has that gorgeous pink color. And let's see. The price, 99 cents. That's a pretty good deal. And it's a Royal Albert. And this is the same price. But you know, I like this one because it's very unique. Something different than I've seen. So I think that I'm going to take that one home. It's the day after Easter when I'm filming this, and I noticed these glass Easter baskets. I cannot believe the prices today. I mean, look at that. I don't know. $19.99. Is that a little steep or what? But that one sure is pretty. I like that it has the basket weave engraved in the glass. But what was amazing is I actually found a second one here. It has a different look. Can you believe I'm finding so many? This one is a lot cheaper than that first one. And I like the simple look of that one. But guess what? I found a third one back here. And the price went up again to $19.99. But this one's so pretty. It has a tulip print in the glass. And then I found on the other side this really pretty vase. You can tell when something is high quality because it's really heavy. And then the glass is really thick. So it might be worth the $19.99. What do you guys think? It sure is pretty. I love that design on the side. Well, this is not exactly my style. I can see this with some beautiful flowers in it. It has a very unique look. It's not vintage, but it has that white, creamy color. I don't know, that just stood out to me. Now here is a jewelry box, and I like it because of the fabric on the sides and the top there. Once I figured how to open it, this is what it sounds like. This is a sewing box, and I was noticing it because I had one that broke. The plastic inside was not quite what I was looking for, but that is a pretty good price for a sewing box, I think. What I like is the fabric on top. That is so pretty. And this one caught my eye because it's rustic. And I think that those handles, they really look like real leather. And then on the sides here, it has a certain design. It's kind of modern, but sometimes I like that. I don't know what I would use that for. Any ideas? That is so nice. And look at that, I found another glass Easter basket. This one has a pretty blue, and it was placed in the most random place. And I just had to show you guys this. This is so pretty. I know the lights are glaring in the glass, but look at that frame. And actually, it's a very pretty floral print. I like that one. Finding silver at Goodwill is amazing. Sometimes you find them really shiny like this one. Hold on, I think I found something back here. Oh my gosh, I almost thought it was something else, but I don't know. I think what I'm noticing is that handle there. It's really pretty, but it wasn't what I was thinking. As I mentioned earlier, sometimes you find shiny ones at Goodwill and sometimes tarnished ones like this one. But they can always be polished and you can see the beauty again. This one's unique with the handle. I believe you would call this a coffee pot. And then over here, let's see, there are quite a few things. This is a creamer. I am noticing something back here. Let's see, yep, there is another creamer. But anyway, here it is. It's the gravy boat. It's $24.99. Wow. I am now home, and I did go to Value Village. The reality was I didn't bring my phone charger, and so my phone died. But I can't go without showing you what I found there. Look at this. I have always wanted one. My grandma and grandpa had one hanging in their home when I was growing up. And so finding this was just so much fun to have one in my home as well. I think it is in such pristine condition after I gave it a good little wash. What do you guys think? I think it looks wonderful in my dining room. And then I found this here. It's a tea canister, and I plan on putting some of my British tea inside. They are loose tea bags, so that would be great to have something that can be sealed. Look at the details. Isn't that pretty? I think that was a great find. And then I found this platter. It goes perfect with my new transformation I'm doing in my fireside room. I will show you that later. And of course, you can't have too many rolling pins. And this one is $4.99. Look at that wood. I am loving what it looks like in here in my kitchen. It has that darker wood. That was a great find.
So make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.